Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this DIY bedside organizer out of things that I found from the Dollar Tree. This is made out of 3 Dollar Tree placemats and a roll of shelf liner. So the total cost for this whole entire project was $4. And I love this so far. It is super useful. Right now I'm using it to hold my 2 TV remotes, and I use it to hold my phone. I just put my phone there when I go to bed, and my glasses go right there, and then I have a book, and there's even a portion in the back where I can store my laptop if I don't want to get up and put it back on my desk. And I've been really loving this bedside organizer, so if you guys want to see how I made it, just keep on watching. To make this, you'll need 3 of these Dollar Tree placemats, some Dollar Tree shelf liner, a needle and thread, and some Velcro. So I started out by obviously removing all of the tags from my placemats. I took one of my placemats and laid it down like this, and then I took a second placemat and I placed it on top about halfway down, and I folded the bottom edge up so that I would have something that looks like this. And so take the back piece and put the side that you want to be on the back of the organizer facing up, and then place the piece that you folded facing down so that the fold is on the inside. And now I'm just going to go ahead and pin along all of the edges of my fabric. And now just sew along the edges of your fabric where I have marked, and make sure to get through all of the layers. I sewed along the edges with a whip stitch, and I hand sewed this entire project because since this fabric is so thick, it kept breaking the needle on my sewing machine, so I just decided to do it the old-fashioned way and hand sew it. And once the edges are sewn, go ahead and flip your project right side out. And now go ahead and fold your project in half and mark where the middle is, and I like to mark the middle with a pin. And now just sew where I have the white lines marked. And after you've sewed that line, you should be left with 2 pockets in the back and 2 pockets in the front. Next, mark the center of each front pocket with a pin, and then sew along this line. And when sewing these pockets together, you'll only want to go through the first 2 layers of fabric. And just so you guys can visualize, here is where you should be sewing on your bedside organizer, and you should only do this through the first 2 layers of the fabric. Now you should have something like this. So as you can see, we have 2 different pockets in the back, and then we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 pockets in the front. So now what we're going to do is take our other placemat, and we're going to put it right on top, and then sew along these 3 edges. And now we can just flip the organizer right side out, and so here's what you should be left with. We have 4 small pockets at the bottom to hold things like remotes and your phone, 2 medium-sized pockets to hold things like books or journals, and a big pocket in the back so that I could hold my laptop. Next, I rolled out my shelf liner and I measured it against the bedside organizer. I cut a piece that was the width of the bedside organizer. I placed the shelf liner along the inside of the bedside organizer, and I sewed with a straight stitch along the back. And make sure that you're sewing the piece of shelf liner onto the back part of your organizer, the part that doesn't have the pockets. And now just take the piece of shelf liner and pull it out from the inside. And I just found it easier to sew it this way, which is why I kind of like shoved it in there, because this stuff is a little bit sticky. So I pulled that out, and now your basic bedside organizer is done. And I decided that I wanted to add a small piece of Velcro to the top part of the organizer, and this Velcro I already had on hand, but you can get Velcro at the Dollar Tree if you don't have any. And this was just so that I could close up the top part and that it wasn't left hanging open. And then I went ahead and pinned the Velcro onto the organizer so that I knew where I wanted it, and you can either sew or glue this on. I sewed the soft side of the Velcro, but I hot glued the bumpy side of the Velcro because for some reason I just could not get the needle through that. And now your bedside organizer is officially done. To put this on your bed, you're going to want to take the mattress off of the box spring and lay it just like I'm doing here. And then you can put the mattress back on top and make adjustments as necessary. And this organizer can surprisingly hold a good bit of weight. I decided to put my laptop in the back because I wanted to use this to put my laptop in case I was too lazy to get out of bed and put it at my desk, because that just happens sometimes. And as you can see, that just can Velcro up really nicely. And I put some remotes in these smaller pockets in the front. And I decided to put a book in one of the middle pockets, as well as another remote in the front pocket. You can also put a phone in one of the front pockets so that you can charge it overnight. And if you wear glasses like me, you can store your glasses here overnight as well. The possibilities really are endless with this bedside organizer. I'm using it as a temporary replacement for a bedside table as my room is undergoing renovations. But I think that this would also be a great solution even if you do have a bedside table so that you could free up some extra space. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to follow me on Instagram, Musical.ly, and Tumblr. They are all Weller Megs. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!